and he just was going around and just scooping, like scooping Kobe's out of niggas' lockers. he just started scooping, and so what make the story funnier is the only two people that was in the locker room when he did it. I was in the locker room. Nick Young was in the locker room.
Oh man.
And me and Nick had this funny ass relationship. We thought everything was funny.
Yeah.
So Nick is signed to Adidas. I'm signed to the Chinese company Peak.
Okay.
We don't got no Kobe's.
Yeah.
So we are crying, laughing that he taking everybody's shoes. Cause we like, bruh, we couldn't believe it. He said, yo, Kobe said y'all can't wear his shoes. Y'all niggas soft. He don't want y'all wearing his shoes. And he just was scooping the Kobe's out of everybody's locker room.
Was there anybody that bucked? I'm like, man, I don't give a damn about these damn shoes. Like, did anybody try to buck on Kobe?
No, because one, we had a lot of young guys on that team at the time. Like a lot of young guys. Wasn't nobody gonna challenge.
Who
Kobe,
was like the young guy that kind of ended up being something that was on the team?
All of them. D'Angelo Russell.
Okay.
Was Julius on that team? Julius Randle, he was on that team at that time. Yeah.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah.
All of them was on that team.
See, I don't even remember that, man.
Yeah.
Was Nance on that team? Was Larry Nance Jr. Was he on that team at the time?
Was
Yeah.
on that team. You don't remember a lot of that because I think a lot of people forget that we were in a rebuild.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some great players.
Yeah, we were in a rebuild, and you had a lot of young guys, and they started the season ready to develop these young guys because a lot of them at that time was like 1-2 year guys.
Yeah.
And they were going to develop them. And so Kobe came into training camp like ready to go. Excuse me. And I remember we was in Hawaii for training camp, and he was like really pushing it. Like, so we like, okay, we got 2-4 this year. We gonna, we young, but
Yeah.
we gonna see what we gonna make shake. And man, like 10 games into that season, his body started breaking down.
Yeah.
And it turned from developing these young guys to the
Farewell tour. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that got lost in that season because I believe they traded Clarkson that summer. I believe they traded D'Angelo Russell maybe a summer after that. I forget the timelines, but eventually they just broke that young core down and they never really had an opportunity to do it in purple and gold. And plus, I done played with the Lakers and the Clippers. The Lakers don't develop talent. The Lakers is the Showtime Lakers. We here to compete in championships. So a lot of times when they have young assets, they ain't trying to keep. You just seen it. They just tried to trade Dalton Connect.
I saw that.
Anytime they got a young asset, they trying to turn that into a championship piece. Like
I saw that.
Yeah, they don't develop talent.
Yeah.
That's not what they do in
They
that.
got Luka. Look at it.
Yeah, we don't care nothing about this young shit. We want championships.
Yeah, we ready to win
and
now.
So with that, I think they tried to, build a more veteran group after that, and it didn't work out. But all them guys turned into stars in their own rights in other markets.
Man, they did. I want to say Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance got traded to. Did they get traded to the Cavs when they ended up getting LeBron? Did they get sent over to the Cavs when they ended up getting LeBron? Because a lot of them guys got shipped out.
I don't remember that timeline, but they did go to the Cavaliers, but I don't remember the timeline.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, out of all the teams you played for, who like some of the favorite teammates that you had? I know, kind of like,
Yeah.
You ask no questions. People don't
Who's
really
your
want
favorite
to
teammate you play with? Yeah, man.
Man, shit, I got a bunch of them. A lot of people don't realize, man. I be seeing some of the guys that y'all interview. Like sometimes we just work together.
Yeah.
Like we ain't homies, we ain't friends. It's a mutual respect, but this just work.
Yeah.
And plus, you would be on the team. You got this dude 20. You got a 35-year-old teammate. They ain't hanging out for real.
Not at all.
Family at home. You trying to run the street so you got a lot of different dynamics, man. So I got love for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, but I always say Pat Bev. Pat Bev is somebody I consider a legitimate friend, like a brother. Montrezl Harrell was one. DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, Amir Johnson, Chuck Hayes. Me and Trey ended up developing a great relationship, a great big brother, little brother relationship. Enjoy working with Trey, my boy Bogey. Bogey is one of my all-time favorites.
Bogey sound like he got some fire in him, man.
Oh, yeah.
He like he'll cuss you out.
Oh, Bogey crazy as shit.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
you know what? I want to get to the Hawks, Well, before we do, man, I want to know this, and then we're gonna get to the house. When did the term lemon pepper Lou come about? Like
The bubble.
the bubble.
Shannon Sharp did that.
That's right. Tell us about
Shay
that.
Shay created that, man.
Yeah. For everybody that I remember that. For everybody.
Yeah, he came up with that term after the bubble incident. He said it on air and it caught fire.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And so you weren't supposed to leave. Yes.
No, I had permission to leave.
Okay.
So I tell you the whole thing. My OG ended up passing away. Rest in peace, Paul Williams Sr.
Sorry to
So
hear
that was
that.
like one of my That was like one of my mentors, and his son and I played AAU basketball together. We grew up together basically, and you know Paul Williams Sr. was like a entrepreneur in the city. Was the owner of Sweet Auburn Seafood down on Auburn Avenue. Owned a ton of Wendy's and different developments. He like the first black man in my life I ever seen like with cheese.
Yeah.
You know, like my boy Paul House was the first mansion I ever stayed in and spent the night. So this was somebody who was instrumental to me. He ended up passing away, and I had permission to leave the bubble to go to his funeral. And so I just want to paint this picture to y'all. I'm staying in a hotel. We eating the same food every day. Can't interact with nobody, none of that. So I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out the bubble. Got a doctor traveling with me the whole thing. I go to his wake, and the wake was a street over from Magic City.
Okay.
So mind you, the club was closed basically, but the kitchen was open at this time, and I think they might have had some. No, the club was open because there was dancers in there. But this is what 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We go in there and they did the whole ticker thing because they did a real investigation. It was 8 people in Magic City.
Yeah.
Probably 4 of them was with me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go over there. My homie Jack Harlow walks in.
Shout out to Jack.
All right, so let me paint this picture. I met Jack. He came to Atlanta in 2017. Was in the studio, but he vibing the music and all this. So I asked my man, who the white boy? He said, oh, he's Jack Harlow. He from Kentucky. He rap, whatever. Okay, cool. But he cool. Him and his brother.
Yeah.
They in there kicking it. 3 years later, Jack Harlow is the
Jack Harlow. Yeah.
biggest shit you ever heard of. Jack walks in with my partner that introduced us. So I got a mask on. Everybody got masks on. This is the time like everybody tripping about masks.
Yeah.
So I'm congratulating Jack. I'm like, bro, we gotta take a shot. Like, this shit is crazy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I can't believe it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you out of here. He like, this is like, we just having a moment.
Yeah.
You know?
As y'all should have been.
So he like, we taking a shot. So he like, bro, he like, you think it'd be cool? We took a picture. I said, shit, I don't see why not. We both got our mask on.
Yeah.